Hello, mere mortals. In this context, we will explore my 10 overpowered main characters' recommendations in webtoons. From godlike powers to the ability to manipulate time, these characters will leave you in awe with their unmatched abilities and strength. Join me as we delve into the world of webtoons and uncover the secrets of these incredible characters. Number 10. Return of the Frozen Player. A group of hunters aim to save the world by clearing a single-floor dungeon, and their ultimate goal was to reach the boss room where the Frost Queen awaited. As they reached the final room, they encountered a catch. Only one hunter could enter the room, and as expected, the MC took on the challenge and defeated the queen. Unfortunately, the victory triggered a trap that froze all of the hunters in ice. Fast forward 20 years, the MC wakes up in a new world, where he has become a legend. Despite his awakening, his teammates remain frozen in time. Number 9. Memorize. Kim finds himself transported into a brutal world, where he fights alongside his friends to achieve their goals. Despite their efforts, he eventually loses all of them, which motivates him to become powerful enough to turn back time. With this newfound power, he travels back 10 years into the past, where all his friends were still alive. Armed with his previous knowledge, he is determined to protect all those he cherishes and ensure that they survive. Number 8. Descent of the Demonic Master. If you had the power to stop evil and help the masses, what would you do? Would you be willing to share your power with others? Most likely not, but the Red Demon, the most powerful being in ancient China, was different. He wanted to share his power, which led to his downfall. He was betrayed and stabbed. He woke up in a hospital bed in modern Korea. While he believes that the past war has left him behind, that couldn't be further from the truth. Number 7. Kill the hero. Ever felt like the world is unfair? Well, once you read this manhwa, you will get what we are talking about. The MC gets betrayed by the ones he looked up to, the most powerful hunters in the community. But when these heroes killed him, he didn't die. Instead, he went back to the past, now equipped with his knowledge about how things play out. He wants his revenge against those who betrayed him, even if it requires going against the entire world. There are a lot of revenge manhwa out there, but this one stands out the most. Number 6. Max Level Returner. Think of a world similar to Sao, but in reverse. That means instead of the players, it's the monsters who come into the real world. Such is the premise of this isekai manhwa. One day, out of the blue, thousands of people get transported into a survival game-type world. As soon as the MC reaches the max level, the people within the game-like world are teleported back to Earth. This also brings in the monsters, and now the entire Earth becomes their battlefield. Number 5. Overgeared. After doing an almost impossible quest in a game, the MC finds a book that lets him change his class, so instead of completing the quest, he uses the book and becomes a legendary blacksmith. Yes, not a swordsman nor a wizard, but a blacksmith. But this class change changed the way he played the game. With the overpowered items at his disposal, he can beat even the top ranker with ease. Number 4. Demon Magic Emperor. Being the holder of the Book of 9 Secrets, Zhuofan, or the Magic Emperor, was targeted by his own students and defeated, though he was killed. He managed to possess the body of a family servant. Unfortunately, due to some mishap in his soul transfer magic, he is unable to defy his new mistress. But he still retains his past skills and powers, so, with his revenge on the line, he has to serve the family while hunting down those who betrayed him. Number 3. The Dark Magician transmigrates after 66,666 years. Diablo Volfer, who possesses omnipotent abilities and a kind heart, however, his powers threaten the 12 gods who ruled the world, and they collaborated to seal him away. For a time, they believed they were safe from his influence, but after 66,666 long years, the seal began to weaken, and the benevolent magician returned home with a score to settle. He held a grudge not just against the gods, but against all their offspring as well. The supposed protectors of the earth had failed in their mission, and now Diablo Volfer's wrath was about to be unleashed. Number 2. Soul Druid Station. Park Suho was suddenly transported to another world. He was trapped there for more than 1,000 years. When he finally managed to come back home, he did not find the world that he left behind. The earth changed. monsters invaded, and only the strong survived. The one who stands on top of the food chain is Druid, king of the animals, Park Suho himself. Since it's eat or be eaten, he will be claiming his rightful place on the throne that governs the world. Number 1. Noblesse. Catus Atrama D. Rizal, Rai for short, is the first pureblood vampire in existence. He slumbered for more than 820 years and finally awakened in the modern world. Forced to blend with humans, he posed as a student and enrolled in a South Korean high school, unwilling to adapt to the current times. It's a miracle no one suspected the identity of the kid that can't use a cell phone. The cherry on top, sometimes he forgets that it is not normal for a student or any human to fly. Thank you for tuning in to my 10 overpowered MC's Manhwa recommendations. As always, we appreciate your support and interest in our content. We'll see you in the next video.